Hello, my name is EaaS. I'm an IT specialist, over 7 years experience. I'm the founder and CEO of Hub4Cyber Limited. Hub4Cyber is an IT company that provides ICT solutions for the most challenging and pressing needs in the world. One of those needs is education. And our solution is to look at the management structure of the education system, mostly for the developing countries in Africa. This system is called Knowledge Without Borders for Africa, also known as KwoBA. I said we are looking at mostly the developing countries that have challenges in managing their content as regards to education. So what this system does is that it transforms the paper management system into electronic system. And as we are going to look at the system in details here, let me just share my screen. As you can see, the first we have set up a subdomain for this system, and we are hoping to set up a unique domain to cater for this whole system to manage the education sector. At the moment, we have the domain as KwoBA.hub4cyber.com, and when you visit it, you'll go to the landing page of the website, which takes you through the introduction bit of what the system is about, what it provides, the content that is shared with the particular students or other teachers or content providers in education. So first, you'll see that we have a full website which is still under development, and features are going to be added with time. So here you look at this particular page. As you scroll down, it gives you more information about what KwoBA is about. But majorly, it caters for schools. It can be an individual school or a couple of schools that are using the system. So what happens is, if it's one school, we can just set up, there are different instances that KwoBA caters for. It can be a cloud system, or it can be an on-premise, whereby a school can just set it up in its own servers, and we provide the support and training for the staff to maintain the system. The other way is that they could just sign up for a cloud version, whereby we host the system for them, and then for them they just need internet access to manage or access the content for their particular education system. So here, when you scroll down to the footer of the page, you realize that it gives you this particular option here, whereby you can select the particular school that you need. If it's a company or an individual that owns multiple schools, you can just select one of the schools that you're interested in, and when you go to that particular, when you select that particular school, then you can click on the login button here, so that you can log into the backend for managing your content. So let me just log in. And after login, it will take you to the dashboard for the administrator. So here you realize that we have a number of features. As you can see, it automatically shows you the number of students that have been subscribed into the system, the total number of teachers, the parents, and then total number of staff other than teachers. On this other right side, you can see the total attendance of students. This will just show you those that have attended in a particular day that you've logged into the system, and then you can also manage the attendances via this button here. So the recent events, if at all any are in the system, they will show up here, and then you can also see the accounts of September. As you can see, we have a student 1 from primary 1 who has an invoice for fees of term 1 of $2,000. And then still we have expenses of September, whereby we have school material of $120. And then on the left side here, you can see a number of options in the menu. After dashboard, we have users. So this will provide the administrator to manage the users of the system. For instance, we have students here, we have administrators, we have teachers, permissions for the teachers, we have parents, accountants, and librarians. So all these options here give you an option for the administrator to be able to manage the users of the system. They can easily add students, and you can add teachers, and provide permission for those particular teachers. You can also add parents, accountants, and librarians. So for instance, when you go to students, it will take you to the page for students. It will show you the total number of students in the system. So for instance, when you visit a particular class, say primary 1, section A, and then you click on filter, it will show you that we have 1 student so far in the system, and then you can as well view their profiles, edit or delete the particular students. Same will happen for administrators. So after students, you can admit students into the system as well directly. So as you can see, for the admissions page, we have a single student admission where you can just fill up a form for 1 student to admit into the school, including their profile pictures and the other information, as you can see here. Then the other option is to enter bulk student admissions. So what this does is that to give you an option, for instance, if you want to enter multiple students into a particular class or admit students into a particular class, you select that particular class, say primary 1, and then select a particular section, and then enter name, email, and address into this. So it will just give you a few fields so that you can enter a lot of students in a shorter time compared to the single student admission tab. Then we have the Excel upload, which will enable you to upload a CSV file, say from Excel, into the system. So here, the tab of Excel upload will give you an option of uploading CSV file. It could be from an Excel sheet, so that you can automatically import students into the system. So here you just select the particular file that you have. So this option gives you this option enables you to download a format that is readable by the system, so that you can easily upload into the KwoBA system. So once your file is populated, you can easily attach it here and then upload using this particular button, and all those students will be automatically entered into the system. We also have the academics tab where you have daily attendances. So here you can easily tell that probably for this particular day we had this number of students into the school, and yeah, so for this particular option you can see that we have you can select a particular month, year, and then class, and also a section. Then you can see how many students attended for that particular period of time. We have the class routine here, which can enable you to just put up a routine for a particular class and section into the system. Then we have subjects as well here, where you can upload new subjects or delete or modify existing subjects. So you just select a particular class, say primary 1, field, and it will show you the available subjects which you can modify or remove. And then we have a syllabus. Same thing will happen for this particular tab. We have class, so you can add multiple classes if at all you have those. So far you have only 2 classes into the system with 2 streams for each of them. Then we have classrooms as well. We have departments. You could have, say, a technology department in the school, and you can add that up. So, and then you could have a science department, and you can add as many as available. We have the events and calendar. This will enable you to add up events for the school, for the students or teachers and parents to keep updated with what is trending, what will happen later in the future at the school. So all this information automatically populates to the website. So when you go to the website, all this information also shows up without even logging into the system. We have exams here where you can show marks for the students for the previously attended exams. We have grades for those particular exams. We have also promotions. So for this particular promotion tab, it can enable you send a particular cohort into the following class. For instance, if you have, say, the year of 2020, and you want to maybe promote them to the year of 2021, you enter that into the system, and when you select 2020 to 2021, and you just select a particular class and then promote them to another class. So from 2020, this would have, because we don't have 2021 into the system, you can just add up that year into the system, and then when you say primary 1 to primary 2, yeah, like I was saying, that if you have, say, a current class of 2020 and you need to promote them to 2021, the year should have been added previously, and then you can just promote the particular class to another. So, and then we have the accounting bit, which deals with finances. You can be able to see or manage the school fees payments for the students using this particular option here. For instance, as you can see, we have invoice 1 for student 1 in primary 1, who has fees for term 1 of 2020, which amounts to $2,000, and they have only paid $500. So the status is unpaid because they haven't cleared the full amount. So this can easily enable you or help you to manage your finances for school fees payments. You can also add expenses. It could be salaries for teachers, office equipment, school material, and then for whichever expense goes out, you can easily upload it or update it into the system. We have expense manager. Still, that just manages the expenses in the system. We have the back office. Now the use of this is to manage, it works mostly for librarians. This works for librarians who could maybe want to add a new book, or maybe just list the books that are available in the library, or manage who has borrowed which particular book, who hasn't returned the book, and that kind of information. So all that can be managed under the back office for the librarian. So for book issues, this will show you which books have issues, those that haven't been returned into the system, and you can easily track who needs to be contacted about which particular book. We also have a notice board, which enables updates for students and teachers and parents as well. So like I said, all this information, as soon as it's updated into the system, it automatically goes live on the website as well. So the administrator can easily manage just the brief information about the school as well, with the school settings here. When it loads, it will just show you some brief information that maybe an administrator can update, like a phone number, the address, school name. Yeah. So the other thing is that we are working closely with the professions in education, so that we can make this system much more convenient for the users. So we've looked at briefly what an administrator can do. You can log out and then sign in as maybe teachers, and then see what can happen for the teachers dashboard. All this is being updated, and more features are being added onto the live site. So far we have all the features working in the local instance, but we are uploading feature by feature onto the live website, and in a few days every feature will be up. For instance, we have biometrics fingerprint working, we have SMS features working into the system, and all of those are going to be updated in a few days on the live website as more developments are being worked on. Okay, so as the teacher's dashboard loads, you can see that this dashboard is a bit more brief compared to the admin dashboard. We only have a few features here, like we have students, we have teacher, we have parents, staff. That is the brief information that we show to the teachers. But yeah, like I said again, we are working closely with the end users, so that we can know which features are more important and can be reflected on the dashboard. So here the teacher can just see the students and the fellow teachers in the school. For academics, they can tell the attendances, and then class routines, subject syllabus, and then events and calendars can be updated by the teachers. The teachers can set exams as well as the marks for those particular exams once they've been attended to by the students. So the back office is for the library. Teachers could also maybe need a book here and there, since they also have to keep updated with their particular subjects. So they could borrow a book from the library and know which books are available in the library. So briefly, we can also go to the students dashboard and see what is there. So if I log in as a student here, yeah, so yeah, you can see still that this dashboard is a little different from the teachers, because now you only have users, academics, exam, accounting, and back office. So here the student can also be able to track their fees payments and know maybe which balances they have, and then they can report that to their parents for clearance. So they can as well track the libraries for which books are available, which books are pending. Maybe if they've borrowed it, can show that this book needs to be returned on this particular date, and all that information is available for them in the system. Okay, so again, they can be able to see the teachers that are in the system. They can look at their attendances. They can look at the class routines, subjects, and syllabus, also for the calendars, for the events that are happening in the school. Yeah, they can track their marks and grades for their past exams that they attended. Let me lastly log in as a parent, and then see what a parent can see within the system. Okay, so this is the parent dashboard, and they can easily track as well the students that are in the school, the teachers, the parents, and staff. So here they can easily see which teachers they need to contact, the attendances of their children, the class routines that are available for their children in this case, and then the exams that their students or children have attended to, then the account information for their children still, so that they can be able to track payments and clear for fees. Still something for libraries. They can easily tell which books are available for their students, and then which books their students have and they haven't returned. So briefly, that's about it, and in a few days this online instance is going to be featured with more modules. For instance, we have the biometrics fingerprint, which works for physical student attendance. We have SMS notification options, which sends out SMS notifications for students and teachers, maybe for meetings. We have the online classes, which is going to be uploaded as well very soon. In about 2 days, it will be up and running online. And we have a Zoom meeting module as well. This is for online classes, live classes actually. The difference is that we have the online classes and the Zoom meetings and classes. The Zoom meetings and classes is for live meetings for the administration, and also live classes for the students who can attend physically for their classes. Then the online module deals with recorded videos that maybe students can reflect back on to revise, or look at the missed videos that they didn't maybe attend in time. So those two modules are going to be uploaded, and the link will be updated as well to reflect the more features that are available for use. So I thank you so much, and I look forward to working with all of you. God bless you.